Hello everyone. Today I invite you to join me on a journey to a country located in the heart of Europe, a place known as the heart of classical music, the homeland of great composers, magnificent palaces, and nature as picturesque as a painting. Yes, that country is Austria, a hidden gem filled with countless surprises. Let's discover 15 fascinating and unique facts about this beautiful country together. Fact 1. Vienna is the music capital of the world. Surely you're no stranger to melodic symphonies like Moonlight Sonata or Symphony No. 41. But did you know that Austria is their homeland? Vienna is not only a historical city, it is also a place where music lives in every street corner, every cafe, and every breath of daily life. This is where musical geniuses like Mozart, Beethoven, Schubert, and Strauss lived and composed the immortal icons of classical music. With its immense musical legacy, Vienna is hailed as the music capital of the world. This city is home to hundreds of concerts each year, where world-renowned orchestras, such as the Vienna Philharmonic, one of the most prestigious orchestras in the world, perform regularly. Especially notable is the New Year's concert held here, which is broadcast globally and has become a musical event of international importance. Additionally, the Vienna State Opera Wiener Staatsoper is a must-visit destination for classical music lovers. With its magnificent architecture and top-tier performances, it stands as a leading performing arts center in Europe. Fact 2. Austria has around 6,000 castles and fortresses. You heard that right, there are more than 6,000 castles, palaces, and ancient fortresses scattered across Austria. Whether perched on lush green hills, by romantic lakesides, or in the heart of cities, each structure carries deep historical significance and impressive architecture. The most iconic include Hofburg Palace, the center of power of the Habsburg Empire for centuries, now the presidential residence and national museum. Or the splendid Schönbrunn Palace, the summer residence with over 1,400 rooms, often referred to as the Versailles of Austria, which once housed the legendary Empress Sisi. Moreover, medieval fortresses such as Hohenwerfen or Burg Kreuzenstein, with their towering watchtowers and fortified walls, attract millions of visitors passionate about medieval history. Whether you're an architecture enthusiast, a history buff, or simply someone who wants to step into a fairy tale setting, Austria is sure to overwhelm you with its classical beauty and majestic charm in every stone and ancient wall. Fact 3. Exceptionally modern public transportation. Vienna, the capital of Austria, is considered one of the cities with the best public transportation systems in Europe. With a comprehensive network of subways U-Bahn, buses, trams, and commuter trains S-Bahn covering the entire city, getting around here is extremely easy, fast, and punctual down to the minute. Residents of Vienna almost don't need to own a private car, because with just one reasonably priced monthly ticket, they can go anywhere in the city and even to surrounding suburbs. All stations are clean, safe, and equipped with modern technology for easy route and schedule navigation. What's impressive is that this system operates efficiently year-round, whether it's snowing in winter or hot in summer, offering maximum convenience for both residents and tourists. This is not just an infrastructure achievement, but also a reflection of Austria's green, smart, and modern lifestyle. Fact 4. Lake Neusiedl, the largest shallow lake in Central Europe. A shallow lake? Have you heard of it? That's Lake Neusiedl, also known as Neusiedlersee, a unique natural wonder located right on the border between Austria and Hungary. With an average depth of just about 1.5 meters, it is the largest shallow lake in Central Europe, and also one of the few inland saltwater lakes on the continent. The area around the lake is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site due to its diverse ecosystem and importance in the conservation of migratory birds. Every year, hundreds of bird species from all over the world flock here to nest, turning the region into a paradise for birdwatchers and nature photographers. Lake Neusiedl is not just an ecological reserve, it's also a popular holiday destination. In summer, tourists can go boating, windsurfing, cycling around the lake, or simply sit back and watch the radiant sunset spread across the calm water surface, a scene so poetic it touches the heart. Fact 5. A tradition of exquisite watchmaking. When people think of watches, Switzerland often comes to mind. However, Austria also boasts a long-standing and refined tradition of watchmaking, particularly in the field of handcrafted timepieces and classical mechanical artistry. Since the time of the Habsburg Empire, Austrian craftsmen have been renowned for creating pendulum clocks, grandfather clocks, and wall clocks with intricate carvings and precise mechanisms. These pieces are not just timekeeping devices, but also works of art, showcasing a level of technical skill and aesthetics that transcend eras. Today, although not as widely known as major industrial brands, many handcrafted watch workshops in Austria are still operating and are highly regarded among collectors. Their products often feature classic, elegant styles and are meticulously crafted down to the finest detail. Austria's watchmaking tradition is a unique part of Europe's cultural and artisanal heritage, a testament to the blend of engineering, art, and enduring spirit across generations. Fact 6. A winter sports paradise. If you love snow and are passionate about winter sports, then Austria is the ideal destination. With its majestic mountainous terrain and cold winter climate, the country has become one of the world's leading winter sports centers. Regions like Tyrol, Kitzbühel, and Salzburg are home to world-class ski resorts, with long slopes, perfect inclines, and natural landscapes blanketed in snow that look like they've come out of a fairy tale. Kitzbühel is especially famous for Honigkamm, one of the most thrilling and prestigious ski races in the world, attracting thousands of athletes and spectators each year. Beyond skiing, visitors can enjoy activities like snowboarding, snowshoe hiking, husky sled rides, or simply taking in the breathtaking views via cable cars across the Alps. The resorts in these areas also offer excellent amenities, from cozy hotels to hot springs, perfect for relaxing after a day in the great outdoors. Fact 7. A country of national parks. Austria is not only known for its music and architecture, but is also recognized as a nation of nature, with an extensive system of national parks and protected reserves spanning across the country. This is a paradise for those who love exploration, trekking, and immersing themselves in pristine, untouched natural beauty. One prime example is Gessor's National Park, nicknamed the Green Gem of Styria. With its towering limestone mountains, the Winding Enns River flowing through lush green valleys, and a rich primary forest ecosystem, Gessor's is an ideal destination for mountain climbing, hiking, kayaking, or simply sitting quietly in the midst of majestic wilderness. Besides Gessor's, Austria is home to many other national parks, such as Hohtauern, the largest national park in Central Europe, featuring Austria's highest peak Großglockner, and Kalkopen, a UNESCO-recognized primeval forest. Thanks to strict conservation measures and a strong public awareness, Austria's national parks are not only havens for rare wildlife, but also serve as the green lungs that sustain the vitality of the country. Fact 8. Vienna, a city with one of the highest quality of life rankings in the world. It's no coincidence that Vienna, the capital of Austria, has consistently been ranked as the most livable city in the world for more than a decade. This is a place where all the elements of an ideal life converge: high-quality healthcare, advanced education, efficient public transportation, and a safe, clean living environment. What makes Vienna stand out is its perfect balance between modernity and tradition. You can quickly reach your workplace by tram, then enjoy a leisurely walk through vast parks and green spaces, which make up over 50% of the city's area. Moreover, the cost of living in Vienna is quite reasonable compared to other major European cities, making it an attractive destination not only for locals, but also for thousands of international students and professionals who come to study and work each year. Vienna is not just a cultural and historical hub, it is a symbol of civilized, comfortable, and sustainable living, making anyone who visits long to stay and make it their home. Fact 9. Vienna's coffeehouses are UNESCO heritage. In Vienna, sipping a cup of coffee isn't just a habit, it is a vibrant, age-old cultural tradition, so deeply rooted that UNESCO has recognized it as intangible cultural heritage. Historic coffeehouses like Café Central, Café Sacca, or Café Landmann are not only famous for their refined coffee flavors, but also for their intellectual atmosphere. These places once served as living rooms for many writers, musicians, philosophers, and revolutionaries, including Sigmund Freud, Leon Trotsky, Stefan Zweig, and Gustav Klimt, brilliant minds who sat at those very same old wooden tables. Viennese coffee houses are known for their elegant service style, with luxurious interiors featuring crystal chandeliers, red velvet chairs, and classic pastries like Zackertorte or Apfelstrudel. Here, guests can sit for hours simply reading, writing, or just watching people pass by with no one rushing them, no one interrupting. The Viennese cafe culture is a unique fusion of art, intellect, and everyday life, a spiritual space you'll find hard to experience anywhere else in the world. Fact 10. The famous Wiener Schnitzel. When talking about Austrian cuisine, one simply cannot ignore Wiener Schnitzel, an iconic dish that has been closely tied to the people of Austria since the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Wiener Schnitzel is made by pounding veal cutlets thin, coating them in flour, egg and breadcrumbs, then frying them until golden and crispy in butter or hot oil. The crunchy outer layer paired with the tender, flavorful meat inside creates a rich, harmonious taste that can be incredibly addictive. The dish is typically served with mashed potatoes, cucumber salad, or fresh lemon wedges, offering a perfect balance of richness, acidity, and freshness. Whether you enjoy it in a luxury restaurant or a simple family-run eatery, Wiener Schnitzel is always a foolproof choice. Not only beloved in Austria, the dish has also spread across the globe, becoming a symbolic representation of traditional Austrian cuisine, a simple yet culturally and historically rich culinary treasure. Fact 11. Europe's longest hiking trail passes through Austria. If you're passionate about trekking and exploring majestic nature, then Via Alpina is your dream journey. This over 5,000-kilometer trail connects 8 European countries and stretches across the entire Alps mountain range, with a significant portion running through Austria, where the scenery is considered some of the most breathtaking. In Austria, Via Alpina takes you through green valleys, ancient pine forests, crystal clear glacial streams, and peaceful alpine villages. Along the way, you might encounter herds of cows grazing on hillsides, traditional wooden houses typical of the Alps, or take a break at rustic mountain lodges to savor local cuisine. It's not just a physical journey, it's a spiritual experience, as every step takes you further from the hustle of daily life and deeper into the pure beauty of nature. Whether you hike for a few days or tackle the entire trail, the Austrian stretch of Via Alpina will surely leave an unforgettable mark on your heart. Fact 12. Ancient wine cellars. Not as globally renowned as France or Italy, yet Austria is one of the countries that produces high-quality wine with a winemaking tradition that dates back centuries. In particular, the regions of Wachau, Burgenland, and Niederösterreich are standout names on the European wine map. The star of Austrian wine is the Grüner Veltliner grape, a distinctive white grape variety native to this land, used to produce wines with a fresh aroma, balanced acidity, and a refined aftertaste. Wines made from Grüner Veltliner are often paired with light dishes, fish, or white meats, and are highly favored at upscale restaurants across Europe. Beyond quality, Austria's ancient wine cellars are also captivating cultural attractions. You can visit underground cellars built hundreds of years ago, featuring arched stone ceilings and naturally cool air, the ideal environment for aging and preserving wine. Enjoying a chilled glass of white wine amid endless vineyards or under the soft candlelight in a historic cellar is a truly Austrian experience, elegant, sophisticated, and rich in tradition. Facts 13. The historic houses of Vienna. Strolling through the central streets of Vienna, you'll feel as though you've stepped into a living museum of architecture, where time seems to stand still amid buildings in Baroque, Rococo, and neoclassical styles that have been preserved nearly intact for hundreds of years. From intricately carved balconies and curved domes to decorative statues on the facades, every architectural detail reflects the refinement and craftsmanship of a golden age. Iconic structures such as Karlskirche, Belvedere Palace, and the rows of old buildings along the Ringstraße are vivid testaments to the magnificent beauty of 18th and 19th century Vienna. What's remarkable is that the city doesn't preserve these buildings as mere monuments, it integrates them into modern life. Cafes, shops, museums, and residences all occupy these old architectural spaces, creating a harmonious blend of past and present. Vienna preserves history not only through books, but also through stone walls, antique wooden doors, and aged tiled roofs, places where you can clearly feel the breath of bygone eras with every step you take. Fact 14. Austrian cuisine is incredibly rich and diverse. Austrian cuisine is a refined fusion of hearty Central European flavors and royal elegance, resulting in a unique, diverse, and utterly captivating culinary identity. Beyond the iconic Wiener Schnitzel, Austria delights food lovers with decadent desserts that have gained international fame. Two standout desserts are Zackertorte, a rich chocolate cake layered with a thin spread of apricot jam and coated in a glossy dark chocolate glaze, typically enjoyed with a cup of hot black coffee in Vienna's classic cafes. Then there's Apfelstrudel, a crispy apple strudel with thinly sliced apples mixed with raisins, cinnamon, and sugar, a traditional treat found in nearly every Austrian household. Additionally, Austria is known for dishes like Tafelspitz, boiled beef served with broth and root vegetables, Kaiserschmarrn shredded pancakes sprinkled with powdered sugar, and Lebanodel liver dumplings, all showcasing the culinary heritage of a land that was once the heart of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. With fresh ingredients, meticulous preparation, and elegant presentation, Austrian cuisine doesn't just satisfy the stomach, it leaves a lasting impression from the very first bite. Fact 15. A picture-perfect railway through the Alps. In Austria, traveling by train is not just a convenient means of transportation, it's also a visual journey of art and beauty. The Arlberg Railway, in particular, is hailed as one of the most spectacular and scenic rail routes in Europe, winding through the majestic Alps in western Austria. The Arlberg line connects major cities like Innsbruck and Bludenz, passing through dozens of mountain tunnels, towering stone bridges, deep gorges, and misty valleys. From the train window, you can admire quaint mountain villages, dense pine forests, waterfalls, and snow-capped peaks, all unfolding like a vivid watercolor painting. The train glides smoothly, and the large panoramic windows turn every scene into a memorable moment, especially in autumn, when the leaves turn brilliant shades of red and gold, or in winter, when the entire landscape is blanketed in pristine snow. The Arlberg Railway doesn't just connect destinations, it connects people to the endless beauty of Austrian nature, making each ride a poetic travel experience in itself. From music to architecture, from snow-covered alpine ranges to a cup of coffee by an old window, Austria is where the past and the present, art and nature, blend in perfect harmony. If you love the finer things in life, you must visit this country at least once to feel each musical note, each breeze, and every historic step echoing beneath the ancient stones of Vienna. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out on our next adventures. See you again in the upcoming magical journeys.